Welcome to the Truly Expat Travel Podcast, where I chat with expats about their favourite holiday destinations. Let's be honest, expats are some of the best travellers around, always planning the next adventure, exploring hidden gems, and finding the best spots wherever they go. So who better to ask for travel inspiration? Welcome to the Truly Expat Travel Podcast, where I chat with expats about their favourite holiday destinations. Let's be honest, expats are some of the best travellers around, always planning the next adventure, exploring hidden gems, and finding the best spots wherever they go. So who better to ask for travel inspiration? In this episode, I'm joined by Sue and Reggie from Travel for Life Now, the dynamic duo behind one of my favourite travel blogs. I first met these two adventurous souls at a travel conference in upstate New York, and just clicked instantly. Their passion for authentic travel experiences and their knack for storytelling made them fast friends in my book. Today, they're taking us on a virtual journey to southern Thailand, sharing their insider tips and unforgettable experiences in Kaeng Krachan National Park and its surrounding areas. From lush rainforests to hidden waterfalls and incredible wildlife encounters, Sue and Reggie have explored it all and are here to inspire your next Thai adventure. Whether you're dreaming of your first trip to Thailand or looking to venture beyond the typical tourist trail, this conversation is packed with practical advice and captivating stories that will have you reaching for your passport. So grab a cup of coffee or perhaps a Thai iced tea and join us as we explore the natural wonders and cultural treasures of southern Thailand with Sue and Reggie from Travel for Life Now. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, that was a bit of a mouthful. So welcome, girls.
Yeah.
So let's start off by finding out, who are you? You know, where are you from and why am I chatting to you about this destination?
Well, we are from the US and Singapore.
Please
two
explain.
opposite sides of the world.
Yes.
Reggie, we are partners in life as well as travel.
Yeah.
So Reggie came to the US about 30 years ago. We met here. And when we retired, or semi-retired in my case, retired in Reggie's case, we decided to split our time between the US and Singapore. So we generally we just came back from 4.5 months in Singapore. So we're part-time expats. In both ways, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What else you wanted?
Well, we have a love of travel, obviously, which is why we're together. And we've been to how many countries?
Oh, I don't know. You've been to
60
like 60 odd countries.
Wow.
You know.
I've been to a few less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your travel inspiration is always, so when you first got together, always liked to travel, or is it something that's new?
Well, the first time we got together, we traveled like 4 times.
Oh,
Yeah. Actually, we met in like June. In September, she tried to get me to go on a trip with her to Amsterdam, which it was too soon.
Yeah. Then we went to Paris for our first Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Yeah. And then, what else did we do?
We went to Montreal. We went to Philadelphia.
Yeah.
We went to Brazil.
Yeah, in our first year.
Yeah.
So, in between working, obviously.
Yes.
And so how did the blog get started then?
Well, I started the blog because I retired from my job, which I failed at retiring, which is why I'm now semi-retired. When I retired, one of my dreams was when I turned 50, I was going to go to Antarctica. And I couldn't convince her to go. When I turned 50, we had a spectacular trip to the Easter Island and Atacama Desert. So no complaints. But when I stopped working full time I was 58 and I was like, was I 58 or 56? Somewhere.
Sound like me.
I said I still wanted to go to Antarctica. So we actually had this trip planned to Israel, and I was poking around on the computer and I found this cruise. It was 35% off. It was a single cabin with no single supplement. There was a kayaking trip. There was a kayaking space available. And I was like, Reggie, the stars are aligned.
Yeah. And so I found, using frequent flyer miles, I found her a seat on the plane.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we canceled the whole Israel trip.
Yeah.
And I went to Antarctica on my own.
Wow.
Our friends were always following our travel, and we would do like Blogspot or emails to people or Facebook stuff. So after I went to Antarctica, I decided I wanted to do a real blog, a real website. And so that's when we started the website, and it has
grown ever
since then. And then took quite a big pause during COVID.
Yeah. Like the rest of the world. Yeah.
We couldn't travel.
Yeah, we also didn't there was a lot of stuff we did locally. We could have written about New York. We could have, because we lived in New York for a long time. But we just weren't inspired. And so we have resurrected it in the last couple of months. We never stopped traveling, but we stopped.
Because you do, when you come to Singapore, you're always traveling. Yes. And I guess that's where it comes to your latest trip, right? So before we go any further though, what kind of travelers do you think you are?
Well, number one, we like street art. We like history, culture, religious history, temples, things like that. And we like outdoors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we do a mix. So sometimes we travel completely independently. So while we were in Singapore, we went to Vietnam, to Da Nang, Hue, and Hoi An, totally independently. Sometimes we'll join a tour in places where we don't feel so comfortable as two women.
Yeah.
On the streets and traveling around. Yeah. But we mostly like to travel independently. That's our preferred. And we like off the beaten track stuff. We like walking around and finding odd things. Well, I'm the one who.
Yes. Yes, she drags me around to the woods.
Yeah.
And the weirdest experiences.
Yeah, we like stuff. We like to do some of the traditional stuff, but then we like to do off the beaten track stuff.
Yeah.
Local stuff. We like to meet locals and do that sort of thing. So I don't know how you characterize us, but.
Well, two adventurers, right? Because you're up for almost everything and anything. No, that doesn't sound right. You're pretty much. Yeah.
Well, we've done everything from me trying to climb a volcano in Tanzania in like the middle of nowhere to staying in an ice hotel to kayaking in Antarctica. I mean, we go all over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two adventurers. So what's the one travel destination that completely stole your heart?
Oh, well, when you put it that way, there's probably 20 places that have stole. But the most recent place that actually made us think differently about our travel in Asia, and so we think is going to have a bit of an impact on how we travel, is the one where we went to southern Thailand, to Kaeng Krachan National Park. Because we've been traveling in Asia since 2002, right? Mm-hmm. So what's that, 23 years? We've been traveling all over Asia. We have gone to Japan. We've gone to India. We've been to
Bhutan.
Angkor Wat. We've been to Bhutan, which plug for Bhutan.
Yeah.
Amazing place to go.
Yeah, thank you.
No, actually, no, we probably shouldn't do this, but I wore this for you.
Oh, thank you. She's got a Bhutan shirt on. And for those who don't know, another plug that I'm taking a girls' trip to Bhutan. So if you're interested, email me. So Thailand. So
we went to Thailand in 2002. Okay. And it was a mixed experience for us. Completely disliked Bangkok. Really didn't like it at all. I mean, the temples there were beautiful, but we found the experience of being in the city not fun. Every time we got into a tuk-tuk, they tried to take us somewhere other than where we wanted to go. We were fighting with them the whole time no, actually, bring us where we really want to go.
Yeah.
Then we went up to Chiang Mai. We actually had a nice time in Chiang Mai. Yes. We did a trek up into the hill tribes. We trekked through rice paddies and kept falling into the mud and the muck. we didn't bring enough clothes. So
Oh no.
we got back, and it was like, it
was New Year's Eve.
was New Year's Eve
Oh my gosh.
before the
fireworks went out.
So, so we actually haven't been back to Thailand since.
Yeah.
It just didn't come back up onto our
on our
place as a place we really wanted to go. So I love butterflies.
Yep.
I love
Tell
butterflies.
us.
I love butterflies.
Yeah.
I have been trying to see the butterfly migration for a long time. The butterflies the monarch they migrate through New Jersey. And so we've tried to see the migration. I'm threatening to make her go to Mexico so we can see the monarch butterflies in Mexico. Anyway, Kaeng Krachan got on our radar because we were early in the season, but in May, butterflies from all over come because there's a mineral in the ground that they need and they want to ingest. And so however butterflies ingest, so that's why it got on our radar. Wow. And then I saw a news report. You or me? Who saw the news report?
I did.
You did. Reggie saw the news report
on Facebook.
And on Facebook. And it said the butterflies were back early.
Yeah.
They were already.
So we decided to do our research and see if it was something, a trip we could swing, since we were almost getting ready to come back to the US. So yes, the butterflies were coming back a little earlier than expected. And I thought maybe we could avoid going to Mexico. Right? Island to our flight. So I showed it to Sue, who got excited, and then the next thing we know, we're planning our next trip.
Yeah.
And so, yes, we started our trip to Kaeng Krachan National Park and found that it's actually the largest national park in Thailand. And it's very much beloved by the Thai nationals, and they swarm the national park, especially on the weekends.
Mm-hmm. So and mostly other tourists don't go there. No, it is mostly Thai people who go to that park. It's not one of the most well-known ones. Yeah. It's a little off the map.
Yeah. Okay. So is it hard to get to then?
No.
It's about 2.5 hours drive from Bangkok, from the airport south, really straight highway.
Yeah, so we booked a quote unquote resort.
Yes.
Which is not a resort. It's not a resort
resort by Thai standards.
It's for Thai people. It's a resort.
Yeah. Yeah.
For us, it was, which is fine with us.
It's not.
It's not. So, and we hired a car from the resort to come pick us up at the airport and just drive us straight down.
Okay.
So, relative to the airport, you're driving straight south, so you don't get a lot of the Bangkok
traffic.
Yeah, it's a lot of traffic because you immediately leave and go south. Yeah. And it's also not the area that when people think about southern Thailand, that's not what they think about. Yeah. Right? They don't think about this kind of inner area. They think about the coast.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, it's not exactly. Yeah. It's more inland, maybe an hour and a half west of the Hua Hin coast. Yeah. So the nearest city is actually Hua Hin.
Have been there.
Yeah. So that's like an hour. That's an hour away.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to stay. You can't stay in the actual national park.
Yeah. No, it's it's
I'm sorry. I thought mainly because we're talking about camping, and I'm not into glamping.
Yeah. We don't really do that much.
We're adventurous, but we
like to stop.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, you like a bed. That's me. I could go anywhere, but just give me a bed.
Yeah. No, we did sleep in an ice hotel on an ice bed once.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to have to get you back on that because I tell you what, that's been my goal during COVID. I'm going off the script here, but basically I've always wanted to do it. I know I hate cold weather, but it's something I really want to do.
It's a well experience. And Reggie will never do it ever again.
I think
expect Sue to come with you again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me what the itinerary looks like for you. So how long were you in Thailand? Did you just go for the day? How many hours were you there? That kind of thing.
Yeah, we only went for a couple of days. Yeah, we only went for 3 days. trip from Singapore. Easy
Very
trip from
easy
Singapore.
trip. Yeah.
We planned on spending 2 days in the national park because there isn't just butterflies,
Yes.
even though I'm a like sun bears. We saw a porcupine.
Yes.
We saw monkeys, really, really interesting monkeys. Not your usual. They're
Dusky spectacle linger.
Yeah.
Are they the ones with the white faces? No.
Yeah. And then
they are? Yeah, because I saw them in the national park further down. So when I went to Koh Sack last year.
Yeah. So anyway, so we planned that we thought we were going to spend 2 days in the national park.
Yeah.
And we set up our first tour to be picked up at 6 a.m. and to come back at 6 p.m. Right? Where we stayed was about 45 minutes outside the park.
Okay.
So, and we wanted to get there early because animals are more active. There's also apparently a panther, a leopard. But we didn't see the leopard in the park. We did see a sun bear, which was fun.
Is that rare?
Yeah.
It is rare.
Yeah. It's only found in,
I mean, we've seen them in reserves. We'd never seen one in the wild.
Yeah.
So the first day picked up at 6, got to the park by 7 and then started, driving around. The butterflies don't come out until it's sunny. So I like that schedule. Actually, they don't come out until about 10. So
we could have slept a lot later.
Yeah, we could. But we saw the monkeys and we also saw the gibbons and we listened to the sound of a gibbon. Have you heard the sound of a gibbon in the wild?
The silver hairs.
Oh my God. It was it was 2 different troops talking to each other and that was amazing.
The whooping. They do a lot of whooping.
It's like,
oh, wow.
And then,
I go, woo, a lot.
Yeah. So we did get to spot them.
Yeah.
They stayed very high up in the trees, so you don't get to see them too closely, but we managed.
Yeah,
but it was wonderful to listen to them. And then we kept walking down the trail and then we heard the other troop talking back to the first troop. That was very cool.
Yeah.
And then we saw the sun bear in the morning.
And lots
of course, it poured in the afternoon.
Oh, of course.
Every trip we did this winter in Singapore, in Asia, it rained.
Yeah, it rained everywhere, right?
So
we saw a lot of birds.
We saw a lot of interesting birds. So there's a lot to see in the park. It isn't just the butterflies, which
the park is actually known for its birding wildlife. It's a lot of people go there to take photographs of birds and a lot of rare birds. I mean, we're not huge birders, but it was just beautiful to see some of the some kingfishers and
the hornbill.
Oh yes, and the hornbills.
Oh yeah, of course, in Thailand.
Actually managed to
the best part was after lunch, our guide said. He said we got finished. There's a little cafe that you eat at, which is fine.
Yeah.
Just average food, but good.
But they make very good coffee.
They make good coffee.
Ah, that's important.
So we were ready to leave. We didn't know why everybody else was just hanging out at lunch forever, but we were ready to leave. He drove us like maybe 100 meters. And then he pulled out 2 little chairs in the shade and he said, sit here. They're all asleep right now. The animals are all asleep.
Oh, that's why everyone was hanging out.
And then he walked off. I don't know what he did. He probably took a nap. But we sat there quietly and then the troop of dusky speckled langurs came back.
Oh.
So we got to watch them jumping from tree to tree.
It was amazing.
It was really, really a beautiful, because we were just sitting there. We weren't expecting to see anything. And then all of a sudden, there's a little show in front of us. And then we saw the hornbill fly right past us.
We're like sitting there. I'm like, oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also showed us some really interesting bugs.
Yeah.
So in the U.S., the spotted lanternfly has come and is invading, and it's a problem because it's attacking fruit trees and things like that. So we saw its cousin. Yeah. What was it called?
I don't remember.
It was a horned spotted lanternfly. So it wasn't in the U.S., but it was a different one. It was really interesting looking.
Very colorful
So,
insect.
Yeah, with a big red horn.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Yes. We'll have to send you pictures of that.
Yeah, we'll show you a picture of it. So we had a marvelous day in the park, and then in the afternoon we went driving looking for the leopard because our driver was determined that we would see the leopard.
He had seen it the day before.
He'd seen it the day before.
Oh.
But we didn't see it, and then we started walking on a hike, and the skies opened up, and we had to run back to the truck.
Yeah.
And then that was kind of the end of our day in the park. And then it turned out we had seen everything we wanted to see in the park already.
Wow. And is it mostly on foot?
Yep. Oh,
yeah.
no.
Well, there's some hiking, but it's mostly driving. Yeah. I mean, the afternoon it's mostly driving. The morning it's a hike to where the butterflies are. And so the butterflies were really wonderful. And I think later in the season, it's even more of them, but they're all on the ground. I mean, they're just beautiful. They're all on the ground and they're flying around you. And it's, and I already told Reggie we're going back again next year later in the season when there's even more butterflies. So that part was really, really, really wonderful too. So it turned out the first day was all we needed for that park.
Right? Okay.
They do say, a lot of people who do camp say you can see more early morning and later in the evening, at dusk, that you don't see when you drive in and out. But it was perfectly fine. And if you're somewhere in Wahin, you could do a day trip and it'll be perfectly fine.
Okay.
Fine day trip from there. Also from, you could do it. It's long. You could do it from Bangkok, but it's
very long.
Yeah.
It's like 2.5 hour drive each way. So then the next day we're like, oh, what are we going to do? And also we hadn't rented a car, so we were stuck.
Yeah.
Without transportation.
In our resort?
Yeah. In our resort.
Yeah.
They treated us very well. Yeah. They treated us quite well.
I guess the manager.
Yeah.
Since we were pretty much the only guests during the week, we hired her to.
Yeah, there was nobody there because Thais come on the weekends.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we hired her to. She's done some research, and there were,
Oh, so I started looking for things to do. So they wanted us to go to the waterfall, which is supposed to be very beautiful, except in the time of year we were there was dry, and it wasn't
worth it.
Yeah, so it's not worth it to do that. And then she wanted us to do a boat thing, which we weren't really interested in. So I, of course, started looking, and I found this cave temple.
Yes.
Oh.
Cave temple. This out of the way cave temple. Tom Dao.
Yeah.
Which almost nobody goes to visit.
Yeah. Nobody goes.
And if you're lucky, you'll see one of the people and they'll tell you how to turn the lights on.
Donation.
For a small donation.
Okay.
I screwed up the currency exchange.
No.
You made a big donation.
I gave them like $40.
So did they carry you in and stuff then?
So anyway, she showed me how to turn the lights on and off so we could actually go up and turn the lights on. And you have to walk up all these steps. Yeah. And Reggie, so there's a peacock that lives there. Walking up the steps, so Reggie just followed the peacock. And then we got into the cave, which was an interesting temple. It's not well kept up. They really did need that $30. You walk around, and it's good that the lights were on. There's also a lot of bats in the temple, but it was really cool.
Yeah,
it was really
we
interesting.
had the whole cave to ourselves.
We had the whole cave to ourselves because only 3 people a year visit it.
They had Buddhas, a lot of Buddhas,
Yeah, it was a really nice little cave. Yeah. There was, and we didn't go the whole way into the cave. It goes actually
quite far.
We didn't, there's a place where you have to climb down a ladder. And I'd read there was a broken spoke on the ladder. Doing that. So we're not going to that part of the cave, but it was really a fun experience. Yeah. And then she took us to one of the more known temples that people really do go to.
Wat Hui Mongol is actually a temple to kind of celebrate the life of this monk who did really, good deeds, a lot of good deeds. So there's a big figure, a statue of him.
Yeah.
You can't miss it. You'd be driving.
Yeah, we saw some of them.
See this guy.
Yeah.
In some ways, he reminded me of Mahatma Gandhi. He's
okay.
Like this kindly old grandpa.
Man.
I mean, it's like somebody you'd want to know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that one had people at it.
Yes.
It's
Also go there for his blessings and and they do the usual walk around the temples and throwing money at this three-headed elephant.
There's this three-headed elephant.
So we're like, okay, let's just do it too,
Yeah, and then we drove back to the resort.
Yes.
Because we were going to go kayaking.
Yes.
Except it started to rain.
Yes.
What a shame.
That was no more kayaking.
It would have been lovely because the resort actually sits on the riverbank.
Yeah.
So it would been really lovely to go kayaking.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that and then we drove back. The next day we drove back to Bangkok, but we stopped at a temple on the way, another cave temple.
Okay.
That is well known and has lots of people at it.
Okay. And the cave temple that day, is that far from where you were? Like, how long did it take you to get there?
It's about 45 minutes.
It's 45 minutes.
It's actually in Hua Hin province. So we were very border of Hua Hin.
Okay.
So it's like a 45-minute drive, and it was a really easy drive. There's like no cars on a very brand new road. So it was really easy. Yeah.
Okay. It was fun to go.
Yeah.
One of those things that almost nobody goes to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the way back to Bangkok, we went to
The Iran Museum.
No, the other temple.
Oh,
the other
right.
cave temple.
Right.
What was the other cave temple?
Sorry.
Kolong.
Yeah, Kalong
Cave,
Kalong Cave,
which also has a beautiful temple inside of a cave.
Okay.
They do a lot of
Is that
worshipping.
the one where the sunlight comes down?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're supposed to be there a little later in the day than we were because it's built into a cave, but the top of the cave has an opening and the sun comes in.
So at 12
and it's
noon.
supposed to be at 12 noon.
Beautiful.
We weren't
Yeah.
supposed to be
Just
very
comes through
well lit.
and
But it's a beautiful temple.
Yeah.
It's a really beautiful
Yeah.
temple.
Yeah.
And then we went to the Erewhon Museum, which was a total kick. Go to Bangkok, you have to go to the
Erewhon
Museum.
Museum.
It
Totally
is
cheesy.
It is a
What is it?
it's a huge three-headed elephant. Okay.
Okay.
The museum is inside of it.
Inside the
Okay.
Yeah, it's a three-headed elephant, and it is over the top with the decorations and the tile work. It's supposed to have 3 levels: hell in the bottom, the heaven, earth, and heaven. And it's just really a fun experience. There were quite a lot of tourists there. A lot of tour buses go there.
Yes. Totally.
And that's in Bangkok?
Yeah, that's in Bangkok, but it's about
outside.
30 minutes south of the airport.
Yeah. It was near the airport.
Yeah. So, that was really fun because we had seen the 3-headed elephants, the huge 3-headed, when we were driving down to the national park, and we're like, Reggie, we have to go there.
Yes, it's true.
Go there. Look at that thing.
It's huge. You can see it as you're driving on the highway. You're like, oh my God, what is that? And so then we found out that it's actually a museum. So we're like, okay, well, it's on the way to the airport, so why not?
Yeah.
And we got a real kick out of it. It's somebody's private collection, actually.
Yeah, it's like somebody. It is somebody.
Oh, is it?
It was somebody's private collection
was.
before it was turned into a museum.
Yeah. And have you? I'm not going to put this in here, but have you written any articles about this that I can link?
We're about to.
Okay. So can I say that? Can I say that I'll put it in the? Okay.
How soon do you need us to?
July.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably have a couple of articles by then.
Okay. So I guess you've written some articles about this trip.
Yeah, on our website, Travel for Life now, and also on Instagram, we have a lot of photos.
Awesome. So what I'll do is I'll link it all in the show notes so that if anyone wants to see it and read it, then it's all there for them.
Three-headed elephant.
Yeah, that's right.
So what was the standout time or moment for you on the trip?
I think that it changed how we thought about Thailand
Ah.
and whether or not we would want to go back. So we definitely would go back to southern Thailand. There's actually a lot more temples and things to see in southern Thailand that aren't just the resort areas that everybody goes to. It also made us think about, so we've been to a lot of temples. We've been a lot, in Vietnam, in Cambodia. We've seen temples all over, right?
Yeah.
So it made us think, next year when we go back, maybe we're going to do national parks, you know? So we've been to Borneo and we've gone to see the orangutan but there's so many national parks all over Asia that we've explored. We went Bengal tiger safaring in India. We didn't get to see
I
one.
did that. I did.
So we might have to do that again.
Yeah.
So you think you'll go back to Thailand next year, or you think you just in general you'll go back to Thailand?
An easy trip from Singapore that we may just do it again next year.
Yeah, we did it in 3 days, so we could definitely find a different national park next year and just do it again the same way.
Yeah.
Well, I honestly, my first national park since I went to Thailand. Now I'm going to tell my age. Yeah, I went to Thailand before we were married, so 27 years ago. That was the last time I went to a national forest. Anyway, I went to a national park. My brain has gone, and it was amazing. I stayed in like a tree house, like an eco-friendly tree house, and again did the night. We walked through the night, had a look at insects and animals, and then did a early morning one as well, and also did one on the river. So they took us out on a boat, which was fun. And we saw lots of animals there. Thailand's fun.
That's how we did Borneo when we went to Borneo. We stayed on a river and we did river safaris at night and in the daytime.
It's a different perspective, right?
Yeah. Well, Reggie didn't want to see any snakes or leeches, so that was the requirement. But it did the trip, even though it was only 3 days, it changed how we think about Thailand and how we're thinking about our travel in Asia.
Isn't that interesting? Yeah. I think more and more, like I prefer to see animals now. Oh, it's not true. I do lots of different types of traveling, but animals, like remember I said to you last year when I went to see the orangutans, that changed me and my perspective. I'm like, okay, what can I see next? Where can I go? Like I really want to go to the gorillas in Uganda and I want to do all this stuff now because there's a world of it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And also it's a totally different activity. Yeah. It is completely relaxing and it just takes you to a different place,
Was there a local dish that you think people should try for those who've not been to Thailand before?
We ate mostly at the resort since we didn't have a car.
Yeah.
What do we like there?
Mango sticky rice. I eat that every day when I'm there.
Yeah, actually, I would say they just have very simple stir-fried dishes because it was not really a culinary experience.
Yeah,
I think it's more, people going there to spend time with family and doing the national park, seeing animals, and so I don't think the food was all that spectacular.
Yeah, there was nothing that really
jumped out at you. So it's not a place that. Yeah, you're right. You're not going there for the food.
Yeah.
Did you have any cultural Sorry, go.
If you want like local food that just the Thais eat, that's what it was. And nothing fancy, nothing,
Yeah, I think that when you go, especially when you go on tours in Thailand, they give you the basics, but the basics are always delicious, right? A little bit of rice and some veggies and like a stir fry.
Yeah, stir fry. Pork dishes.
Yeah. I like Thai food, so I can eat any type of thing. Did you have any like cultural experiences or interactions with locals that made it even more special?
We interacted with our hotel staff. including a crazy day of driving. We shouldn't go into the details. With the manager who decided to take us around. And then, yeah, she was really sweet. She was, they're like, oh, I'll just take you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I find Thai people just so friendly, right?
Yeah.
And then we had our guide for the day, but we didn't really seek out. We were only there for such a short period of time.
Yeah.
So,
is there one thing you wish you knew before you went?
I think on hindsight, if I had more time to do more research, I would have probably based ourselves in Hua Hin, and did the national park from Hua Hin, because I think there's much more to do in Hua Hin.
Yeah, there's much more to do there.
Yeah.
Or we would rent a car, rent our own car, because it's not, we would never want to drive in Bangkok, quite honestly. Yeah. From the airport to go from the airport out down south is really easy. It's an easy drive because you're not really dealing with Bangkok traffic. Yeah. So renting a car would be a really good idea.
Would have been advantageous.
And then we could have done different things for meals and things like that.
How long do you think is a perfect, if you did stay there, how long would you suggest or recommend that you would stay? You've stayed 3 days, but would you recommend longer?
Well, if you were in Hua Hin and there's more stuff to do from there, you might do 5 or 6 days. I don't know that I would stay longer. Beyond, or you would combine it with some of the beach resorts. Like if you wanted to, you might stay longer.
I think that if it was a different period and it wasn't so dry, we probably would have spent more time visiting the waterfalls, which were supposed to be. And also there was an animal sanctuary. Elephants.
Oh yeah, there was an animal sanctuary we really wanted to go to, but we couldn't. We asked too late. We asked too late. And it's a very cool animal sanctuary. So
we would have tried to go there.
Would we go back?
Yeah.
To see the butterflies again.
Are you the type of travelers that will go somewhere again and again, or no? Not normally.
Not usually.
Not usually.
I
mean, although we did go back to Paris several times.
Well, Paris.
But that's different. So if you could give one tip or a bit of advice about the destination, what would it be?
Rent a car.
Okay.
Yeah. Explore.
Yeah, and explore. Yeah. And don't restrict yourself in southern Thailand to the beach resorts. If you go inland just a little bit, it's only like an hour inland. There's all this interesting stuff like the national park, the reserve, some of the temples. Yeah. Explore.
Yeah. I have to agree. Like I know you say you hate Bangkok. I've been to Bangkok many, many times, but my last trip to Bangkok, I was pleasantly surprised that how much I really loved it. And that was because I stayed in 2 different areas. I explored somewhere different. I mainly did stuff on the river, and it was very different to the main part with the tuk-tuks and the busy street, the shops and stuff like that. So I think you should give Bangkok another go. I really do. You'd be pleasantly surprised. And they've got lots of street art and stuff.
Yeah. Well, we do have to go to Bangkok for street art.
I did say to Sue that the next time we go to Bangkok, we will choose to stay by the river.
Yeah, it's prettier.
But our first trip there, what we ended up doing is taking river taxis everywhere because it just got so, Yeah, it was the traffic was terrible, and the tuk-tuk drivers they see 2 women and they're like, "Oh, we want to bring them to jewelry or something."
Yeah, silver shops, and I saw lots of silver the first time I went there. Thank you, girls. It's so lovely to chat. I feel like I'm just catching up. We're not really on a podcast, but we're gonna have to have you on again and talk about, because you've been everywhere. I feel like you guys have been everywhere. So you'll have to come back and talk about another destination that you loved.
Yeah. Name the destination.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk about that off camera and then we'll get you back on. And so again, thank you so much, because I know it's nighttime there in the US.
Yeah.
So join us again next on Truly Expat Travel Podcast, where we have another exciting destination in a world that's too big to be left unexplored. Ciao for now. Thank you. So join us again next week on Truly Expat Travel Podcast, where I have another exciting destination in a world that's too big to be left unexplored. Ciao for now.